We're going to do some homework exercises from section 5.3. We're going to go ahead and start with number 28. Number 28 states that James Bailey is the chair of a department of a college. He has a budget in which 1/3 of the money is for photocopying and 2/7 is the money for computer-related expenses. The rest of the money for student tutors is for student tutors in the foreign language lab. What fractions is Jamie's budget for student tutors? Now, the entire budget is 100%. As a decimal, 100% is equal to the number 1. So what we're going to do is the three numbers must add up to 1. So what we can take is the budget for the money for photocopying is 1/3. The money for the computer-related expenses is 2/7. We're going to add those together, and then we're going to go ahead and subtract from 1 to see what we get, see what's left over, which will be the amount of budget for the student tutors. Okay? So on the calculator, we can go ahead and add 1/3 and 2/7. So 1 divided by 3 plus 2 divided by 7, which are two fractions, and then go to Math Key, and then hit Enter twice, and we get 13/21. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 minus the sum of those two, which is 13 divided by 21. And we're going to get 0.30895. Again, hit Math Key, fraction, and hit Enter, and we get our answer, which is 8/21. Okay? Now again, if you were doing it with pencil and paper, the common denominator of 1/3 and 2/7 is 21. So we'd multiply by 7/7. And this one by 3/3 to get 7/21 plus 6/21. Add the two numerators, keep the denominator, and there's our 13/21, and then 1 minus 13/21. You can write 1 is 21/21 minus 13/21, again to get the common denominator of 21, and 21 minus 13 is 8. Which is our correct answer, same correct answer we got using the calculator. If you walk 3/5 of a mile and then jog a half mile, what is the total distance covered? How much further did you walk and jog? Okay, total distance means you're going to add up, you're going to see how much you walked and jogged and add it together, right, to get the total. So 3/5 plus 1/2, again, common denominator, if we do a pencil and paper, would be 10. So we'll multiply 3/5 by 2/2, 1/2 by 5/5. So we're going to get 6/10 plus 5/10, which gives us 11/10. And as a mixed number, 11 divided by 10 goes in there once, and our remainder is 1/10. So 1 1/10. And then how much further did you walk? Well, let's go ahead and do this first. So we'll put in the 1 1/10. Okay. And then how much further did you walk than you jogged? This time you would subtract, right? So if we do this part on the calculator, 3 divided by 5 minus the 1/2, right? How much further did you jog and walk? 0.1, and then math, hit Enter twice, and we're going to get our fraction, which is 1/10. So on that part, oops, we're going to go ahead and subtract it to get our answer. A will states that, number 30, a will states that 1/6 of the estate is to be divided among relatives. Of the remaining estate, 1/4 goes to charity. What fraction of the estate goes to charity A? Again, now, 1/6 is divided among relatives. The entire will, 100% as a decimal, is 1. So to find out what's left after the relatives get 1/6, we're going to subtract 1/6 from 1. Common denominator, you can write 1 as 6/6. So 6/6 minus 1/6 is 5/6. So now what's left is 5/6, but of the remaining estate, 1/4 goes to charity A. So a fraction of something means multiply. So 1/4 of the remaining, which is 5/6. So multiply the 1/4 times 5/6 and you get 5/24. So again, it's a two-step process. You first have to subtract from 1 what the relatives get, and that's what we did, 1 minus 1/6 to get 5/6. 1 is 6/6, and then of the remaining estate, 1/4 of 5/6, so we had to multiply. And when we multiply the numerators, product of the numerators over denominators, we get 5/24. And you could have done this on your calculator too. A student's tuition was $4,000. The loan was obtained for 7/8 of the tuition. How much was the loan? Again, here the key is a fractional part of something means multiply. So you're taking 7/8 of multiplying the tuition, which is 4,000. So you're just multiplying 4,000 by 7/8, or 7/8 times 4,000. Again, you can do this on your calculator. Again, if you have a TI-84, you can go to the alpha F1, get the different fractions, number 1, put in 7/8, and then multiply by 4,000, and we get 3,500. Now again, if you did this paper and pencil, the 7/8 times 4,000s in the numerator over 1, you can say 8 goes into 8 ones, 8 goes into 4,500, so you can reduce. Then 7 times 500 is 3,500 over 1 times 1 is 1. So 3,500 over 1 is just 3,500, which is the same correct answer we got using our calculator. Okay? A house worth $154,212 is assessed for 3/4 of its value. What is the assessed value of the house? Again, we're taking 3/4 of a quantity. So you just take the 154,212 and multiply by 3/4, okay, or 3/4 times that number. So again, you can just go ahead and do the division for the fraction. You can put in 3/4 as 3 divided by 4, and then we're multiplying by 154,212, and we get $115,659. A recipe for strawberry punch calls for 1/7 quarts of ginger ale and 5/7 quarts of strawberry soda. How much liquid is needed? Okay, so again here, we simply going to add the two together, right? We need the total amount. So again, it's already a common denominator, so 1/7 plus 5/7, we can easily do that. Probably faster with paper and pencil since it's a common denominator. 1/7 plus 5/7, we got 7s. 1 plus 5 is 6/7. Okay, so we need 6/7 of a 6/7 quarts. how much liquid is needed if the recipe is doubled? Okay, well, we just go multiply by 2. So again, we can take 6 divided by 7. Doubled means multiply by 2, so we'll multiply by 2, and we get 1.714. Type an integer or fraction, so again, we'll go to Math, fraction key, and it's 12 over 7. Okay, and if the recipe is halved, we're going to take it and multiply by a half, right? So this time we'll take the original 6 over 7, multiply by 1 divided by 2, which represents 1/2. And we can go to Math, hit enter twice to get our answer as a fraction, which would be 3/7. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop here for this session. If you have any questions, email me at tswers@hodges.edu. It's spelled TSWIERSZ, or call me at my office phone, 239-938-7805. Thank you.